back to Flex 5. I'm Victoria Pulver.
I'm Josh Pratt.
And I'm Eva Tebbett.
The BHS players were featured on the news recently for their creative way of getting back on stage to present their spring musical/operetta, The Gondoliers. The show will be ready to watch via streaming the 1st of June.
Now, a short video from Nurse Strout.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, oh, I'm just like my country. I'm down, tired, and angry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I have seen a thing or two in med college. I shouldn't brag, but modern medicine can really astonish. Maladies like smallpox are being abolished. But out of nowhere comes a zoonotic virus for which we've no knowledge.
It's a different kind of beast, a new type of threat. Every doctor dreads down, leaving more than 1 million dead. 11 months along this pandemic disaster. These Vacaville streets get colder with shoulder.
Every burden, every disadvantage we've tried to manage, but without a way forward, we're beaten down and damaged. The plan is to find a cure to change the game. In case you haven't noticed, let me spell out its name. It's the
CORONAVIRUS. It's COVID-19.
A vaccine that works most effectively, so COVID can strike with impunity. Essentially, it trains your immunity to recognize virus parts with most certainty, activate T and B cells to fight disease, and kill the virus before it can grow with ease.
Victory, we say in parentheses.
Don't be shocked when our history books mention these interventions that fought back infirmity, bring it back our very lives and normalcy.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, oh, I'm just like my country. I'm down, tired, and angry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot. I dream of life without a full ED. Every patient will be cared for in their time of need. Waiting rooms, hallways are no place to be comfortable. Gotta triage while protecting the vulnerable with my shot.
Yo, I treat the infectious. We vaccinated safely now with decades of practice. Now MMR and polio are things of the past. We'll have a blast beating this COVID at last. It's gonna take a shot.
But we'll never be truly free until our kids are back at school and blowing out their energy. You and I, do or die, wait till I'm making the connections, bringing your kids protections with another shot.
Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep pushing patients like they haven't got choices. I'm with you, but the social media's fraught with anti-vaxxers stirring the pot. The trust is gonna get shot.
Yo, check what we got. About 100 kneeling interventions ready to rock.
You can hear us talk, complete with swagger or not, but believe the sight of doctors lining up for their shots.
What are the odds? Big farmers here and serving it hot. Through their competition, start to build a cure in a box. Gotta distribute effectively, get through all these waiting lists. Give me a syringe and show me where the vaccination is.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, oh, I'm just like my country. I'm down, tired, and angry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
I have dealt with death so much it fills up my memory. When's it gonna take all these loved ones away from family? If I see it coming, am I helpless to let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I've never seen a virus strike so deadly. Anywhere you work, patients crash quickly. Ask anybody why we have to strive, working hard through overtime, have to make each precious life last. That's plenty.
Second that, more than this moment, it's a movement. Where are the silent majority to represent?
Foes oppose, we take an honest stand, provide the answers to questions that they demand.
And if we rise above complacence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our patients? Or will the loss of trust begin an endless cycle of lockdowns for the economy and business?
I know the stuff on the airwaves is unsettling, but we have to stand together and fight off misinformation. We need some leaders who'll be more than politicians. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation?
I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing misrepresentation. Every shot's an act of affirmation. I'm standing in the way of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow. Not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country. I'm down, tired, and angry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up.
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up.
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up. Rise
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up. Rise
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up.
It's time to take a shot. Take a shot. Shot. Yo, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot. And I'm not throwing away my shot.
Hello, it's me, Jaden, again, here to tell you about the class of 2024's bucket hat sale. They look like this, and we're selling them for $22. You could scan this QR code right here if you want to just take it there. But if you don't feel like that, just make sure to check your email for announcements because we are sending out ways to get the hat. The sale is going on right now. The hats are very high quality, and I really hope everyone gets them because they're great. Make sure to support your freshman class, and bye-bye. Thank you.
Family, faculty, and friends of seniors are invited to participate in the Class of 2021 Graduation Beautification event. We are offering a very large hanging pot of beautiful flowers for the cost of $25 each. The hanging pots are placed around Sid Watson Arena to help spruce up the graduation ceremony.
Each hanging plant will be marked with your name and will be available for you to take home at the end of graduation. What a great way to honor your graduate for all their hard work over the last 4 years. Details and payment info can be found below. The deadline to order is May 29th. Full Sail University is hosting a virtual esports tournament and panel discussions for high school students. Get a team of 3 together to crush the competition in Rocket League. You can also join to attend panels made up of college-level esports players and industry professionals.
Students can compete for trophies, scholarships, and other prizes. Don't forget to register before April 21st. The event is on April 23rd and 24th. Don't miss out. Below for more info.
This week, I interviewed our new English teacher, Mr. Hannon.
Okay, so our first question is, what is your job here at BHS?
My job is teacher of English and shaper of minds.
Awesome. What is your favorite thing about working at BHS?
My favorite thing about BHS, well, it's been a really weird year, but I think, I want to give a real answer here. I think it's just like a beautiful space to come every day. It's like physically beautiful to be driving by this blueberry fields every day, to have all this room, to have natural light. Like I love that about the school. I love like the vibe that it sets. And when it's a normal year, I think you were just saying like you get to go outside and sing choir practice with the birds chirping next door. Like that's not the way a lot of schools are. And I don't know, I guess I'm a sucker for beauty, so I really like the beautiful environment here. Like the building itself is awesome.
Absolutely.
It kind of, my jaw dropped when I first saw the building. And like this is where everybody gets to learn every day. It's pretty awesome.
What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Oh, lots of hobbies. I like to do music. I like to do art. I like to read. I like to write. I like to go running, hiking. I'm a big ultimate frisbee player. I'm a huge basketball player. I like to build stuff. I work with tools. I run a small nonprofit that is about lending tools to people. So I'm a huge fan of like just making stuff. I think is, you know, I don't like the term maker, but that's kind of what I like to do. I don't do any of this stuff well, by the way. Just I like to do them, even badly. I think it's fun. So all of that stuff.
That's really cool though.
Yeah.
And lastly, someone gives you an elephant and you can't sell it or give it away. What do you do with the elephant?
I start a business, like a wedding business where you can ride into your weddings on the elephant, and I charge, you know, a pretty penny, and the elephant and I live large on the profits that we make from this, because like who doesn't want to ride into their wedding on an elephant? Plus the wedding industry itself is like big dollars. So yeah, I think elephant and I would have like a pretty nice little side hustle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
This week, Flex 5 decided to go back in time and ask some of the tough questions about the students back in the 80s.
You know, Eva, I always thought that I was always born in the wrong decade. Do you ever get that? Yeah. Like, 2021 is so overrated. I think the 1980s would have been so cool to live in.
The 80s? Really?
Yeah. That gives me an idea. Let's go back to the 80s. Hey, Ray, let's go.
What movie do you prefer? Dirty Dancing or Footloose?
Oh, that's hard. If I had to prefer one, I would go with Dirty Dancing.
Yay or nay, shoulder pads?
I mean, yay. Shoulder pads are great.
What is your favorite and least favorite 80s fashion trend?
The least favorite probably were the shoes. The shoes I did not like as much as I liked the shoulder pads. I loved the shoulder pads because it really made you look grand.
Who is your favorite Golden Girl?
Blanche.
What is your favorite 80s gaming console?
That would be interesting because we had Pong, and then we went to ColecoVision, and that was pretty cool because then Superman could actually travel. He'd disappear on one end of the screen and then pop up in the other end of the screen, and we thought that was cool. So in the 80s, probably ColecoVision. But I'm not sure when Nintendo came along, so let's go with ColecoVision.
Well, for this week's Flex 5, I'm Josh Pratt.
I'm Eva Tevitt.
And I'm Victoria Pulver.